Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're new to this channel, please, if you like what you see, please do well to subscribe. Thank you. Welcome back. This is going to be my first sit-down discussion video, and I'm hoping to put out more of this out there. Today's topic is about my personal story on how I passed my life in the UK exam, and I really hope that you can take a cue from this. So while I was researching on how to pass this exam, most of the videos I saw was on YouTube that gave me the guidance that I needed. So I felt that it is okay for me to share my own personal story, which is also going to help a lot of people out there who are yet to write their exams. When I started researching, I saw a particular link, which I'm going to be putting on my description, on about it's exams 1 to 17. Is a link to exams 1 to 17. These questions are there to help to prepare you for this exam. Each question set is 24 questions, and in this examination you only need to fail 6 questions. If you fail more than 6 questions, then you have failed. So this link really helped me towards my study. Also, whilst I was searching on Amazon, I found a book that was very good. I checked the review of the book and it's good. This is not a paid promotion, but I tell you for a fact, this book really helped me, and I'd like to share with everyone as well. This book is Life in the UK, Pass in 24 Hours, a summary of the official guide, and the author of the book is Dr. Muzammil Ali. Dr. Muzammil Ali. The reason why I love this book is that it's in 24 chapters. The book has 24 chapters and is separated into hours. So we have hour 1 to hour 24 in this book. So for each hour, you don't necessarily have to spend an hour for each topic, but you can spend 15-20 minutes. It depends on how easy you grasp what is there. This exam is not quite cheap because it's more of history. It's more of history of England, so it's a whole lot. I like this book because it's the way I read. It's very similar to the way I read. When I read, I like writing down acronyms to remember the things that I have read, and this is how this book is. So, and also after you read each topic, there are some set of questions to answer to show and to prove that you know the topic before you go to the next one. So this book is very valuable. I would advise that you get it on Amazon. So for the exams, I had to book on the Gov site for £50. I booked and I registered with my BRP card. It's also worthy to note that the ID card you use in booking is the same ID card that you'll be needing on the examination day. So I booked my examination for £50 because I booked like a month ahead. I set out a month ahead and I made up my mind that I was going to read for a month before I do the exam. So I set out and I booked the exam, and then I got this book from Amazon, and then I also used the link which I'll be putting in my description so you can view. So I prepared very well for this exam. This exam is not a walk in the park, but if you prepare well, I tell you it's going to be easy peasy. I prepared. Week 1 was quite intense. The second week not so intense. Week 3 was a bit intense, and the last week to my exam, the last 4 days to my exam, I made sure to read really hard, really hard. So I practiced all the questions. I made sure to go through the topics. I usually take out each topic as I read them, and I go through the questions. I went through the exams 1 to 17 as well, and I was doing well. What I could use to measure that I was doing well was the fact that I wasn't failing up to 6 questions. Sometimes I failed 2 questions, sometimes I failed 3 questions. And by the final day of my exam, I was only failing either 1 question or 2. I was majorly passing everything out of the 24 questions. The exam is for 45 minutes, but when I was practicing for the exam, I was finishing under 5 minutes. That was because I already, had a grasp of what I was doing. So I was doing it in 5 minutes. I was finishing in 5 minutes. So on the day of the exam, you are expected to be there 30 minutes ahead. My exam was in Maidstone, so I was able to prepare very early, and I got there 30 minutes before. And I was asked for my ID for verification. I gave them my BRP card, and I was told to have a seat. Just a few minutes, I was taken into a particular office where I was checked electronically just to see if there was anything on me that would violate the rules. And after the check was done, my ID was checked. I kept all my belongings in a safe place, and I was asked to sit again. I got there. My exam was supposed to be for 12, but lo and behold, by 12 o'clock I was out of the exam because I got there 30 minutes before. All my checks were done in about 10 minutes, and I think I was told to go for the exam proper as at 10 minutes to 12, and I finished the exam in 5 minutes. In all the 24 questions that I got on that exam day, only a question or 2 was new to me. Every question was same or a little bit restructured from what I saw in the book and from what I saw in the exams 1 to 17. Only a question or 2. So finishing under 5 minutes, I was very confident of what I had done. I knew that I had passed because it was questions that I was familiar with, that I had really gone through and I read for. So on coming out from the exam, I met one of the officials, and I was told I'm going to see the results in my email in about 5 to 10 minutes. So I walked back to the car park. On getting to the car park, I checked my mail and I saw my results. Congratulations, you have passed. I was thinking I would see how many questions I got right and maybe what I got wrong, like it is in the driving exam, but I didn't see anything like that. It was just congratulations, you have passed, and I got a reference number. So this reference number is to be kept, and then I'll be using it when I'm applying for my indefinite leave to remain. So I would like to say this. So many people don't know that you can write this exam way ahead of time. So some people wait till it's close for them to apply for their indefinite leave to remain before thinking about the exam. This is a bit risky, I would say, because some people write this exam 2, 3, 4 times, even more. I met some people on the exam day that said it was their 4th time writing it. So I think they have not gone through the right resources to prepare for this exam, or probably they didn't prepare well enough. Because I tell you for sure that if you use these resources that I'm telling you about, which I used, and you take your time to prepare well, at least give yourself a month in advance to prepare, and you are truly focused on it, there is no way that you wouldn't pass this exam. So I would be advising anyone that has yet to write this exam, probably you have a year or 2 to apply for an ILR. This is the best time to write the exam. This is the best time to prepare and get it done with. And after that, all you need to do is to keep your reference number until you are ready to apply, and then you are done with it. So I would like to see my comments section later. Thank you, Lade, for these tips. Thank you, Lade, for this tip, because it really helped me. Just like I would also say there was a Facebook group that I also joined. I think it's Life in the UK exam or something. If you check on Facebook, Life in the UK, you will see so many groups, but there's a particular group that has a lot of people in it that I got a lot of resources as well. I mean, people share their experience on the exam, the kind of questions that come out and all. But you know, many people referred to the exam 1 to 17, which I used, which people, they also used and they passed. So if you read well, the book, very, very vital, because this book is well explanatory. I mean, it's well clarified, I can tell you for a fact. Plus the link, the exam 1 to 17, there is no way you would not pass. So thank you so much for joining in today. Until I come again in my next video, do have an amazing week ahead. Thank you. Bye.